Bad karma, bad energy must disperse. Oh, good karma, good energy is welcome. Great oscillation, turn me up. Let me talk to the beings. Let me talk to the peoples. Yeah. All right, well, look. I'm going to just hit y'all over the head like this. The truth is being spoken, but it's being twisted. Okay? You guys sitting up here talking about this democratic, what they're trying to benefit. Got all you lost souls running over there trying to help them. They're showing you in your face they're not trying to help you. They're fighting for DACA. They're fighting for dreamers. Why they didn't make this effort for indigenous beings? Why haven't us as beings heard of these DACA dreamer people before 2016? Why is it now that they want to march and be up in arms about this? They've been here for over 50 years. Haven't registered. Receiving funding. Bringing in their families. Taking indigenous money. The Democrats ain't fighting for you. The Democrats are fighting for individuals that don't even belong on this soil. And yet going to sit up here and talk about someone's prejudice. Why they didn't go after Donald Trump about his history and his background? Why didn't they dig into his background as they did Obama's? I believe President Trump did all that, made that noise because when he did become president, he want them to go find out who he is. He's not going to say it. But he said it. When the reporter asked him over there, hey, are you prejudiced? And he said, I'm the least prejudiced president you ever, I'm the least. How can I be prejudiced when my soul, my spirit, my energy is indigenous, but my outer exterior is white? If that ain't the watermelon man, I'll kiss your ass. Y'all don't remember the movie when the man was the watermelon man? They made two different versions. A white man was in the mirror looking, but he had black soul. Then they made another movie with a black man with a white soul. They're not pushing the issue on Donald Trump about where his family makeup. This is what he mean by make America great again. It was a time when those of non-color, indigenous, non-colored beings want to do right. They wasn't tripping off the color of the skin. This is when the Jesuits and the Vaticans got involved. Women that are not indigenous women. This is why they're on TV talking about the oldest dance is belly dancing. Bullshit. Oldest dance on the plane is spiritual. It's love making. Love making is the oldest dance. They're going to take our dancing, love making, and turn it into the oldest profession, prostitution. See how they put the twist down? I'm not going to let these individuals know that dancing is making love. Yeah. They turned our dancing of love making into fighting. Aggressive. The art of war was basketball, football. Your team win, you guys get to hold down the river. Our team win, we get to hold down the river. It was an honor to have responsibility. Indigenous beings want to be responsible. Do you know about the jockey in people's front lawn? You guys have passed by the house and seen the jockey in the front lawn. You guys don't even have an idea why the jockey is in the fucking front yard. The jockey's in the front yard because an indigenous being was asked to hold a light up to save lives. He held the responsibility so good, he froze. Instead of leaving, letting these individuals die because they can't see the light, an indigenous being froze and held that light up. This is why they make a mockery of them and put them in their white lawns. You don't want to hear what I'm talking about. I talk this real shit. You got individuals up here right now yelling and hollering and talking this shit about color. You need to remove that. What are you going to do when you see the green and the blue people? What are you going to do when you see energy that doesn't look like you? Oh yeah, they done already taught you what to do. They're monsters, run, kill, get your gun. Stupid shit. Not knowing they've been here all the time is just now the veil is being lifted. Each time our frequency change, each time the shift of the plane, this is all a dance in the cosmos. This is the dance of the universe. You don't hear the orchestra playing? You don't see the stars dancing? Then you ain't looking. As it was told, it's happening. Indigenous beings are getting back to having their... It's going to get back to where you were supposed to be, people. It's a new beginning. All that money they giving to the DACA, the Dreamers, that's Indigenous Beings money. That's money that's allotted to you from your species. Species is money. Money that was given to you through your natal, your existence. So the Vatican and the Jesuits stole your money and make you work for it. Things that was allotted to you, they've taken from you and made you work for it. Because you don't know. And they compensated DACA and Dreamers for their wrongdoings. Real talk. They're not pushing the issue on the race of Donald Trump because they're already aware that he's indigenous. It was already written that they would look like us but not be of us. That covers the whole spectrum. If you're going to grow up with color in your mind, then you won't see the future. And this is what had all the politicians messed up. Because they knew that at this time, there would be an indigenous president. But in their minds, they could not conceive that Donald Trump is indigenous. He's losing his hair. He's white as can be. It must have been a mistake somewhere. This is not, but it is him. And now that the person came out, did you hear what he said? Donald Trump has great genes. He's the same age as Bill Clinton. Pull up the pictures next to each other. Who's healthier? Who appears to look healthier? Look, man. Okay, let me tell you this real quick. There's more to this than meets the eye. You're going to have individuals. I'm telling you the truth now. Listen to this. Some will leave and go back to their districts. Some will have to remain here for another 7 years under the rule of Donald Trump. There will be no more elections. Y'all can keep talking about 2020 all you want. There's not going to be any more elections. They know this. You will be here for 7 years. You will have 7 years to figure out, do you want to be on the good side or you want to be on the bad side? Because in these 7 years, everything's going to be plentiful. I told you in the beginning of this that individuals will be leaving. That's going to free up a lot of stuff. It's going to be abundance. Are you going to be the one that have an abundance of stuff and be a hoarder? Because within these 7 years, it's going to get real bad. It's going to be all good at first. You're going to have too much. But at the end of these 7 years, you're not going to have enough. Because you're squandered. After the 7 years, when the ships return. But only after you have recognized what you've done, what you missed out on, will you be able to return, because you would appreciate it then. And don't think that you guys who stay here, no. There's another place. There's another place ran by Nimrod. They don't mention it too much. Purgatory. Ran by Nimrod. So you who think that you're going to stay here and not like Donald Trump, your ass is going somewhere else. You won't be here. When Nimrod get through with your ass, you're going to think Donald Trump was the coolest motherfucker you ever seen in your life. I speak upon the ancients because this is true. I've been speaking on this for over 2 years and have never ever mentioned Nimrod. Must respect them to do this. They got you guys fooled. They got you guys fooled to the point where it's going to cost your ass. So don't think when the ships come, mother, father, the ancients, and do what they do, that you're just going to be here like, oh man, they didn't even take me. Man, everybody left with me, man. Fuck Donald Trump. Watch this. Got something for your ass. I'm the president. You don't like me? Oh, I'm going to fix your ass. I'm not going to be sitting up here with a bunch of citizens that don't want to listen to what I say. Look what California just did. Sanctuary city, separated from all of Washington. Nah, fuck that. The politician is. Young Hog live in California. I'm down with the spirit. I'm down with the truth. Don't get me in. I'm not part of the sanctuary city. I don't know how they just gonna throw me in there. Everybody in California, we down for this. No. Look, for the record, Young Hog ain't down with it. That's for the record. These politicians in Los Angeles is going against the word of God. They're not going against Donald Trump. Los Angeles, Bill Garcetti and the governors and all that, they said we're going to directly go against the word of God. That's what we're going to do in Los Angeles. And that's what they're doing. And this is why they said if the people, the Congress, will not protect the people of California, then ICE will. The FBI, the feds. You see they busted that lady for all that weed. ICE is starting to wrap up and take motherfuckers. And this is all because Bill Garcetti and them, we're a sanctuary city. If you're a rapist, you're a killer, you're a thief, you can come to goddamn California and you're safe. We won't deport you. That's sad. That's lawlessness. Love is love, y'all. Oh, yeah, I don't do this over here, so let me let y'all see, too. Gotta let everybody know. This is what I do. These are low-riding DVDs. Hydraulic vehicles. Okay? You know. Hydraulic. Low-riding. Like on my shirt. These are in the 90s. Okay? All this is from the 90s. So, when I be saying hit up my PayPal and you can get a DVD and all this and help support the movement, you know, I'm going to leave it alone. Life is good. Life is good. Love is love, you guys. I'm finna go back to class because I have a lot more studying to do. This is all beautiful. All beautiful. I do what I do. You do what you do. Make the phone call. Make the phone call. Ancients is standing by. Peace.